Hi, this is Trail Rider 570. Ride along with me today. This morning we have major snow come in, and I thought I'm going to do a snowplow video with my side-by-side. You can see I've already cleaned up the snow close to the garage here. I'm going to plow my driveway, and I got a couple others I help people out with. So we're going to get going here after this. Alright guys, we're about ready to get going here. Machine's been running. I let it run and get warmed up. I closed my little net door here so it doesn't get caught up in snow. My first process is to get it out of the garage. Let's see if we can gain this down a little bit. There we go. Get this thing out without damaging my garage. Kind of a tight area here. Once we get it out, that's when we'll make our we'll really get really tight here. So when we get it out, that's when I'll put it in four-wheel drive too. Reach down here, we'll lock her in four-wheel drive. And what I do is we got the old magic button here. I'm gonna run the lower the plow down first. We got her in low range. Get out here. There's about 10 inches of snow or so here. And we get back up and get spun around, make another run at this without taking out my garage door. Go out again, lower it down I should say. Passes just to clear the garage door here. That's usually how I do it. You can see how much snow we got. We'll go down again. Low range, low range. Yeah, there's 10, 11 inches of snow here. Some may find this interesting. This is a Polaris Sportsman 570 23, and my first year plowing with it. Right, it's this year, so. It got a lot of oomph, but I have noticed. I have noticed that you have to do four-wheel drive. A little bit, not too much weight on the back end of it, but it doesn't squat it. Alright. We go like this, and we'll push this a little bit over, and we'll get going. We're going to make our first pass. See, I'm doing this, I am debating on how I'm going to push it. at the same time, because we got to, my pile's getting pretty big at the end of my driveway, and I don't want to keep pushing into the pile per se. So let's get spun around here. We'll push this stuff over, get this stuff done first. And we just kind of push. And as I'm pushing into the pile, I am actually raising the blade. So if you watch the blade when I'm doing it, the blade will be coming up. We'll drop the blade down here. You see when I push, I'm pushing the snow, but as I get to the pile, then I start raising the blade up. See right there? We go back and do it again. And we got a low range, we'll lower the blade down, and then we go do it again. Blade is 6.5 feet wide, so it moves a fair amount of snow. And then what I do, move a bit fussy this way. You can see how I pushed it. We got put it in low range, lower the blade down again. Then we take the blade. And just kind of let me back up, do it again. One more pass. You can see how much snow I've already moved. This thing does a phenomenal job. I was doing this with a quad last year. Then my friend was letting me use his quad with a blade on it. And my wife decided I should get a blade, so. Okay, and we'll make one more pass here, then we work at the other stuff. This just gives me room to operate. That's why I do it this way. So. And just like that, and you go ahead and just run her up. Just like that, we got that part done. Maybe I just hit it one more time right here. You can see that pile's probably 4.5 feet. That's how much snow. There's a little bit there, but what I'm going to do now, I'm thinking I'm going to angle the blade. So we go out here. I have a lever on here. We're going to flip this up. We're going to angle the blade like so. I'm going to push from the far that side here. I'm going to push it all over to here. Then at the end I will, the drive down there, I'm going to push that, then I'll push the remainder of it towards there. So, and these have a shear pin. If anybody buys these plows, they have a shear pin. Well, I busted it 2 times. I got extra shear pins ordered, so I had to make something up. So, so that's what we're at today. I busted it right in here, so I hit something, I don't know what, but we're gonna go down. Right there is what I hit. That's what I hit before, and I don't know what it is. Okay, we're gonna go in. If that had been a shear pin, I'd have broke it. I don't know what's there. I think there's a tree root hanging down there. think I'm getting a little bit into the yard, not realizing it. So we're just going to keep pushing this over and working our way over. And we're going to drop the blade down. You don't have to be fast. See, what I'm doing is I'm going like so. Raise the blade up, back up. And then eventually those piles there I will push. And when you're backing up, always use your mirrors, because I have an expensive garage door behind me. I don't want to back through. The Claude I was using last year, this does the whole driveway a lot faster than the little Claude, the other one did, because obviously the blade's bigger. So, all right, down we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to push right here. I'm being careful those first two passes because of breaking that pin on my plow, and I'm away from that area now, so I can push it right into the pile now. Change the blade angle again. I leave it angled, that way I can this stuff here I can turn into it and I can push it away from the pile a little bit. Just like so. Now I'm going to go out and angle the blade, or straighten it I should say. There we go. Alrighty. Now we'll clean this up. Then I just I'm going to try to push that all a little bit at little passes, I think, just because I need more room. Alright, put her in low. Gear, and the trick too is to push it back further than what you think, because you got to have room to keep you got to have room to push the extra snow when it comes down. So what I'm doing here. I'm pushing this back. Just keep pushing. I can see my doggy watching through the window. I'm pushing it this way. It's going to take me a little longer, but I gotta have room for the snow. They say it's supposed to taper off, but you know, I don't want to block up the drive with snow piles, so we're doing good so far. Haven't had no issues, knock on wood. The odd stuff I'll just push down to the big pile. Yeah, there's 10 inches of snow at least here. Put her in gear here. Notice I'm starting to angle. I'm starting to angle the thing because I'm running out of room because of the driveway here. I'll come in at an angle like I am, then I'll just kind of push it in. Just like so. Then we'll do it again. And I'm kind of going up with the blade a little bit because I don't want to scar up the yard too much with the dragging the blade. So you'll see some bare patches, but it's actually that's the driveway. So then we just kind of hit it again. And back up. And just keep going down the line, and down there, when I get down the other end, I have to do something different. This doesn't have doors on it, nor do I have a heater in it, but it's not that uncomfortable. It's actually, you get a certain amount of heat from the engine area, so yeah. Plus I have a windshield in the back window. We're getting close now. Yeah, you don't have to be fast. Everybody thinks you can be fast when you're plowing snow. Just take your time. You don't break your equipment. It's not as hard on it, so. You notice I'm not really hitting it hard. Just kind of easing into it. Now we're getting where I got to do stuff differently now a little bit here. I don't want my driveway narrowed up. So what I'm trying to do is that big snow pile I pushed there, I'm going to try to push it all back. You see I'm pushing that little pile back next tree, or between the tree and that. And you push it to where it can't go no more, I guess. That noise you hear, that was my hook. Then when I get done, if I have a little bit left here, I'm going to make some straight passes and push the rest of it into the pile. I'll just clean this up when I get done here. I gotta check something. Okay, I broke a cable. That's what that snap was. So I get up in the garage and get my winch cable out. Let's see here. Let's see if we can do this. Up here, and I have to fix it. I can't raise my blade right now. I broke the cable. At least I broke it close to the house, right? Okay, I gotta repair the winch, get the cable out. You can see right there I've snapped it. So give me a few minutes, and yeah, I have to repair it and then get me a new winch cable. So I'll get back with you after I get it repaired. Alright guys, I got it repaired. Eventually I have to get a new winch rope. We'll do that in the spring, because at this point it ain't gonna be doing any heavy tugging where I gotta worry about it. So I'm gonna go ahead a little bit here, and I'll drop the winch again. We have our cable here, automatic remote. We'll drop the winch, pull the snow out I just drug in here, pushing the blade in. Like so. Then we'll just push the remainder of this stuff, get it pushed out of the way here. Chunk of concrete there. Okay, then we go down. Push this in. Going the wrong direction with the winch. So now we go again. Like so. See, this doesn't have a roller fair lead on it, and that synthetic rope is rubbing against a regular, non-rollered fair lead, so unfortunately it will break them, I guess. But I don't want to put a cable on here, and I don't want to go through the hassle of changing out the fair leads, even though I do have a fair lead here that I can put on it. Even then, you still got that synthetic rope rubbing in the same areas of the rollers, so. You notice this thing, how it backs up out of snow piles. It's fairly easy. Do this last pass, then I'm going to go run lengthwise and clean it up. I'll just kind of we'll just shove it down to the big pile. It's only little stuff. You can see how much of it we got done. Drop the blade, and we'll start pushing it this way. Plus, this makes a little barrier up for wind blowing. So the snow doesn't necessarily fill in the driveway when you put a berm like that, a pile on one side of the driveway. Back up and hit her again. We hit her again. This area here in the summertime, I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this thing, because I'm always shoving snow up here, and the problem is when you do that, is it scrapes the grass off, so it becomes a bear's patch. I'm thinking about having a load of gravel brought in and just making that part of the the driveway, because I get delivery trucks and they come in here and they back around there anyway. So, all right, down we go. I'm doing a little quicker now because I know where the bad spot is. Just along the driveway there. I don't know if that's a root that catches it or what, but all right. We'll go down and drop this down. And yeah, I don't know if you guys like this kind of stuff, but it does show off what the Ranger can do. If somebody's looking at getting one of these mid-size, it does give you an idea of what you can do with it. Now bear in mind, this doesn't have necessarily stock components in it. It's may differ from yours. The motor's been gone through, so and stuff like that. So things may be a little different in yours, but the basic is still there. Trying to push this back. Raise the blade up a little bit here. Okay, down. It's cleaning up really good. This is a kind of a fluffy snow. And a second here, I gotta stop and change the batteries in my camera. I just noticed it. So yeah. And that looks pretty good. I'll get back with you in a few. I got to change out the batteries in the camera, so hang on. Alright guys, we got the batteries changed out. Man, I love this camera. They got new ones out, and eventually I think I'll get one, but it's not in the books right now. We're gonna kind of this corner here to the road. I'm gonna kind of taper this. Like so. We got a plow truck that'll come through, then I'll just have to clean up where he's at, where he goes through. But I think what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna spin this thing around and back up. I'm gonna push some of that snow off that corner into the yard here. Kind of back up here. Push some of this I pushed here, trying to push it up into the yard here a little bit. You can see where I kind of pushed it over, how much room I gained. Alright, do is a friend of mine lost his portable building, and so I got to go down there and make sure I open up his roadway so he can get in there, because he's got to come up and do something with it. So we're going to kind of push this over here though. There we go. Alrighty. We're going to go down the road here. The plow truck will be coming through later on. Good to do. Alright, do just a little bit of snow wheeling with a plow. I'm going to turn I'm going to turn my lights on here. I don't know, 8 or 10 inches of snow here. It's beautiful though. That's kind of a little snowy day. See, I do this guy's yard, but he never says thank you or anything like that, so I tend to not do it as much. So if he needs help, I help him, but that's about it, you know. All it takes is a thank you, and you know, it's all I need sometimes. Alrighty, we're gonna open this up here. Up here a little bit for him. Supposed to be up here sometime this week to figure out what he's going to do with this building. What I do is I just leave it sit there that way for the winter. Everything's covered up. Oh, I just got to figure out how to get all the damn snow off it, you know. And it's like, you know, it's like. So, we'll come up here and we'll I don't have no issue, you know. I don't make nobody pay me to do this. I do as a favor, you know, if they want. They ask me and they appreciate it. It's all that matters, you know. Because honestly, it gives me something to do, and gives me something to do for my channel as well. So, like I say, this is a Polaris Ranger SP 570. You can see what I'm doing with it. You can see how the snow is. I'm pushing 10 or 12 inches of snow here. That trailer's not leaving here for the winter, so that's all right. Put snow against it. this up for him a little bit. He can pull in here with his truck. Then I got a path I made for him over there. I'll go over there and make sure that's opened up in case he wants to do something. I would personally, at this point in time, everything's covered up, just that it's collapsed. Just verify that everything is safe, and I would just leave it because it's got 10 inches of snow sitting on top of it now. So. From the plow, when they do the roads here. Then we'll go up here. Make sure it's in gear here a little bit better. See where I pushed the snow a couple days ago for him. Alright, we're in low gear. Drop the blade. There we go. At it. Let me back her up. He wants to come up here and do some snow wheeling like I do videos on. At some point I'm going to take the blade off this and I'll do the same thing. Do a snow wheeling ride, snow ride. Up so we can get up to it. Right over there, you can't see it. Right there, there's a it's like canvas, and you can see the framework's all bent up. It's one of them buildings like we got over on this other side. It looks like one of these buildings, and it yep, didn't make it to the winter. So he is you know, kind of gonna have to section here. He's got a big, like a 250 Dodge Ram pickup, so I imagine he needs a little bit of room to get in here. Getting there. This is what you do for friends and neighbors. I live up here, so I try to help people out around here, you know, as much as I can. You know, as far as me going out here and trying to shovel stuff off and that, no, I can't do that anymore. But you know, if I can push some snow around, help them out. This guy's really appreciative. He's always, you know, he's been real polite and thanks me for everything I do, and he even occasionally slips me a gift card so me and my wife can go out and get something to eat, you know, so yeah, it's kind of cool. See, someplace over here he's got a fire pit. Maybe I can get just a little bit closer here for him. Yeah, right there it is. You can see it's all collapsed. That'd be his call, what he wants to do. It's his place. I'll just try to get him closer to it. Normally I don't shove piles in guys' front yard, you know, because they sit out here on the campfire pits right there, but it ain't like I can really pull it back out of the way. So anyway, that should get them going for now. And yeah, well, this is part of what I do for people up here. Like that, and we'll make a trip around. We'll look it up. We'll check it out while we're out and about. A little bit of snow wheel in here. Then I'm gonna go back, put this away, and get warmed up. So yeah, so let's go this way around and see what's going on. How many people are stuck? A lot of people up here, like the people right here, she has a Kubota tractor, so, and they have all-wheel drive cars, so they should be good. You can see all the snow we got. If you like this kind of stuff, please, if you will, let me know. I'm trying my best to come up with stuff that I can do that people like, and you know, this is just some of what my winter's like up here, you know. So and this is quite a lot of snow we're going through right now, so I'm actually spinning a little bit here. There's probably, you can see down there what I'm going through, kind of, somewhat. come back, I guess. This guy here in this cottage right here straight ahead, this summer, well, early summer, his daughter went to school, and she left school and she pulled an intersection of Custer Road and US 10, and she pulled out in front of a car and she got killed, died immediately. And she was still in high school, all signed up for college and everything else, so they lost their daughter this year. So this Christmas, think of people like this that are out there that have to go through a Christmas without one of their kids or something. You know, you should outlive, your kids should outlive you. You shouldn't have gone the other way. And it's pretty sad. He's a nice guy. His wife is nice. She's a nurse, and they have to go through this. And just keep people like that in your thoughts and prayers this Christmas, because you never know. Life's not guaranteed. That's a good example. She was 16 or 17 years old, and she's gone just that quick. So anyway, guys, we're gonna head back, and I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks a lot for plowing along with me, and this is Trail Rider 570 saying goodbye, God bless. And as always, on these holidays times, keep people that have lost loved ones in your thoughts and prayers as well. So see you later, goodbye, and God bless, and I'll catch y'all next time. I'll give you a little bonus. I gotta open up our mailboxes here, so back up to the top of the snow pile here. Yeah, I'm gonna make a little angle pass to push some of the snow over a little bit, so I don't have to worry about my yard getting filled in with snow when he plows. So then afterwards, we're done. Just going up the roadway here a little bit to my house, and yep. All right, we're gonna drop the blade, and we're in low gear, four-wheel drive. Yep. All right, here we go. Perfect, because that's what his job is. I just open up just in case for some reason we have to get out. this excess snow I got in my blade. And go and get warmed up, guys. All I do is make a pass on this road and they can do the rest. That's only fair, right? They can do the rest. I go and get warmed up and stuff. So we'll just push this snow up into the yard and call her done. Then I'll just have to come out, clean up after the plow comes through. So, alright, here we go. Get this cleaned up and we're done. I'll get a little better job when after he goes through. Trying to get the berm out of the road here a little bit. And just like that, we're done, guys. As always, again, thank you very much for riding along with me and as I do some snow plowing, and I'll catch y'all later. Goodbye and God bless.